What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. My name is Jessie, and for today's video I am going to be talking to you guys all about how I studied for the entrance exam for nursing school. I am so excited to be sharing this video for you guys. I feel like it is a highly searched video on just how to prepare for the entrance exam. So I'm going to tell you guys all about how I studied, and I hope this video helps you guys. If you're interested, please continue watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like this video, turn on my post notifications, and follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description below, and let's go ahead and jump on into the video. Guys, so I am going to talk to you just about like how I enrolled in the test and then how I studied leading up to the test. So how I studied or how I got into the test was I just went to my school and I told them like, hey, I want to be in the nursing program or I want to apply. What are the steps that I need to do? Online they had all the steps listed for the nursing program. They would say like that you needed to have this GPA, have all these classes, and then they said that the test would be this date. So I set my major as nursing, and then they reached out to me to enroll me in the test. It was free. So they just told me when I needed to be there and all that. So that was like super easy. And then as far as like studying for the test, my school does the Kaplan, which a lot of schools don't do that. A lot of schools do the HESI or the TEAS test, which the Kaplan and the TEAS I feel like are pretty similar. But I am going to show you the books that I bought because I found these books online when I was searching through YouTube as to how I should study. A lot of people don't study for the test, but I wanted to study because I felt like that was going to give me a better chance at doing better than I wanted to, and so I wanted to get a really good grade so that I was able to get into the RN program. But I'm going to show you guys the two books that I bought. So this is the first book. It is just the Nursing School Entrance Exam Prep, and it's by the Kaplan brand. It just has like a bunch of reading that you can do, and I don't know if you guys can even see that or not, but and then it has like all these reviews, and then it has tests at the end, and then it tells you the answers and like why the answers are the way they are. So I took these tests several times just to prepare. And it also gives you like HESI tests. So that was really helpful because I was just able to learn about how the questions are going to be asked, like what's going on and all that stuff. I mean, literally I have still like circled my answers in here. I don't even know if you guys can see that, but I took a lot of notes. I looked up what is popular on the test, and I just went about that. And then the second book that I got is the Kaplan Nursing School Entrance Exam book. I found online that a lot of people requested this, or like recommended this book. And so I wanted to buy this. It has 4 tests, and then you can do it online. It has like online flashcards. And so I studied this book, I think, more than any other book. Because for the English and like reading part, it just talks about like adjectives, nouns, adverbs, and it really goes into detail about all that stuff and how to like use it. Because on the Kaplan test, it had us like rearrange sentences, put the correct punctuation, define words, and then like in the math part, it had us do like basic math, which I hadn't had a math class in forever. So this was really helpful. Just telling me how to like divide a fraction by a fraction. Like it just jotted my memory of how to do all that stuff since I haven't done it in forever. And then in the back of the book, it had all these practice tests as well. So I just did those. I would set a timer because the test is timed. So it would like give you a passage to read or whatever, and then you just answer the questions. And that's exactly how the test was for me. So these are just a little overview of the books, and then I'll tell you guys kind of what my study tips and tricks are as to studying for the Kaplan or any nursing entrance exam. So for me, I studied for about 2 months leading up to the exam. I would just take a practice test. I would read over some things that I didn't know for sure. I studied a lot of the science portion there's 4 portions to the test. There's math, reading, English, and science. And you just didn't know what you were going to get. Every test is different, and so I just really tried to study up on my basic, reading skills. I studied up on basic math, but I did spend a lot of time in the science section because that was my worst section. I had taken this test one time before because I thought I was going to do nursing one time before, and I ended up not, but I did terrible on the science portion, and so I knew kind of how the test was going to be, but I didn't take it seriously, and I did terrible on the science portion. So I spent a lot of time doing that. And my study routine, I didn't set a set schedule, but about a week before the test, I did a practice test almost every day, just so that I got myself familiar with the questions that they were asking, and I was able to just really be prepared, because I felt like if I wasn't prepared, then what's the point? If I didn't take this seriously, I felt like I wasn't going to do well. So I took this test seriously. A lot of my peers didn't study. They just went for it, and that was not me. And if that is you, I envy you, because I am the type of person that has to be prepared and study. So these books I highly, highly recommend for you guys, because they are worth the money. I use them all the way up until my test, and I'm so thankful that I did, because it really helped me prepare for how they ask these questions, because it's not the easiest test in the world. It's not meant to be easy. It's meant to challenge you. I was super, super nervous, but I can say that these books are definitely worth it. So that is one tip that I have for you guys, is buy a study book, because I promise you it will help you in the long run. It will help you understand the questions. It will help you understand how they're asking them, and just to jot your memory of things that you may have forgotten. Like me, I haven't had a math class in forever, so this book really helped me. Another tip that I have for you guys is to just don't put so much pressure on yourself for this test. You have another chance to take it again if you don't do well, and just know that. For me, I put a lot of pressure on myself, and I was super stressed. I was like, if I don't pass it now, I'm not going to get in. Like, I just was like super nervous. So don't put a lot of pressure on yourself, you guys. You can do this. It is going to be fine. And then the third tip I have for you is just to be prepared. Like, that's my tip. Like, be prepared. Know what time you need to be there. I planned the night before, like, what time I was going to go to bed, what time I was going to get up, and I just made sure that I was fully got a good night's sleep. I ate a good breakfast. Like, those are important things when you go and take your test, because this is your entrance exam. It's not just something that it's just a random test that you're going to take. Like, this is for you to get into nursing school. So I took it very seriously. I was so freaking nervous, but you find out at my school at the end of the test what you made, so I knew immediately if I passed or failed, which I made well over the score to be able to get into the RN program. I was definitely able to get into the LPN, but RN is what I was shooting for, and she told me that I did very well, so I didn't have to take it over again, which was such a blessing. But yeah, you guys, this is just a brief little overview of how I studied for the Kaplan and how you guys can study for your nursing school entrance exam. Before I end this video, I am going to show you a little bit more in depth of these books, just so you guys kind of get an idea of what I studied and how I studied it. So for this book, for the blue book, the Kaplan one, so it even gives you like some tips of how, to prepare. So it really broke it down. So I kind of went by this. If you have like 3 months, if you have 1 month, it just tells you to study chapter 3, read the first 3 topics of part 7, and it just breaks it down, like 3 weeks before the test, study, 2 weeks before the test, and that's what I did. I went by this, and this one is based on the HESI, so if you guys take the HESI exam, then this book will be for you. This one was more focused for the Kaplan, so that's why I spent more time in this one. But this is definitely an amazing book. It is definitely focused around the HESI, so if you guys take the HESI, I highly, highly recommend getting this book, because it will help you guys so much, and it just gives you good tips. for helping you to stay focused and everything. So it just talks about like exercise your anxiety, oxygenate your brain. You know, it just talks about like how to just be okay for this exam, because it is stressful and it is important. And this really does just help you guys, honestly. And it even goes into detail about like anatomy, your thyroid, like all the different systems, blood, digestive system. I mean, it just really gives you a good overview of everything if you just kind of read through some of this stuff. If you're worried about something, like if you're not good in math and you're like, crap, I don't know, you know, what's going on, then it gives you like all these examples. It breaks it down for you, it tells you how to do it, and then it gives you an example. And I really like that because I'm a visual learner, so it definitely helps you to do that. Like fractions and decimals, it shows you guys, I know this isn't gonna focus, but it just shows you guys like examples and everything. So I think these are really helpful, and I hope that these books help you guys. I hope that you take my advice and go get you a book, because I promise it will help you guys out so much with the test. So I think I covered everything. I mean, this is kind of a basic video of how just I studied, like I said, 2 months before. I would study like for the first month once a week, usually maybe twice a week. I would do it on my free time. I would look at flashcards online when I wasn't doing anything, and then the next month I made a study schedule. So 1 week I would do one subject, 1 week I'd do the next subject, 1 week I'd do the next subject, and then the last week I focused on just every subject. So I did like math, reading, writing, and science. Like I just made that schedule for me personally, and then I did the test. So I would just take the test, erase the answers, and then do it again. So I just really tried to read and study. So I hope this helps you guys. Ignore my dog. So sorry about him. Sorry, you guys, about my dog barking. But I hope this helps you guys. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you guys want to see in my next video. I plan to get out my nursing school supply haul very, very soon. I have part 2 coming of my nursing school orientation. That will be on August 10th. I am going to vlog my first day of nursing school for you guys. That'll be August 16th. Or like maybe I might do my first week of school. Let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below. I truly want to make videos that you guys want to watch. If you guys have any questions, if you want me to do a more in-depth video of how I studied, I just wanted to give you kind of a brief overview in this video. But if you want an in-depth one, let me know. If you want me to do videos on like prereqs for nursing, I can do that. Just let me know what you guys want to see. But I cannot wait to get my nursing school supply haul out for you guys. It should be coming very, very soon. Still gotta get some things, so I'm not ready to share it with you just yet. But yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It truly means the world when you guys subscribe. So don't forget to subscribe to this video, subscribe to this channel. And follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description below. And I will link these 2 books for you guys. I got these at Barnes & Noble, but I will link them down below so you guys can buy them for yourself. And yeah, you guys, I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for the support this far, and I can't wait to start my nursing journey and to share it with you guys. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video.